Good morning. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I miss you all. I went to the school on Friday and it was so strange. I may have cried a little bit being in the classroom without you. Just did not feel right. The halls were just eerie and kind of frozen in time also. It's tough and I miss you all, but we're going to keep moving forward. This is the week of May 4th, and for some of you that might bring a smile to your face. May the 4th be with you. My question to kick off class today, and I'll put it in a poll right here. Have you seen 0 to 3 of the Star Wars movies, 4 to 7 of the Star Wars movies, or 8 to 11 of the Star Wars movies? If you could answer that, I'm sure we'd all enjoy seeing the end results of that poll. So again, just take that. It should be somewhere up there if I can figure this out. 0 to 3, 4 to 7, or 8 to 11 of the Star Wars movies. On a more serious note, I am going to put on the IB calendar, on the Latin Comp calendar, and also put below in the comments a link to a Google form. And I just want to check in with you and see how you're doing. And Google Forms allow me to do that at a pretty quick glance. So I'm wondering, how are you feeling? I'm wondering, how are you feeling with the workload in this class specifically? Do you feel like it's been too much, too little, or just about right? So if you could fill that out as soon as possible, I would greatly appreciate it. And it will help me to just have a quick glance and check in with you. And I'm going to try and do this weekly. So let's see, here we go. I want to first applaud you for completing your annotated bibliographies. Woo! Yay! If I could do sound effects, I'd have a crowd cheering. You completed annotated bibliographies, which are assigned in college classes. And so you rock. Well done. You are sophomores in high school and you've completed these ABs. Remember, they were the MLA citation and then an annotation, which is about 150 words, a brief summary, and then an evaluation of your source. So to keep those annotated bibliographies, make sure you hold on to especially your introduction of the authors and the institutions, because you can use that information and even some of your own phrasing to introduce those sources when you write your actual argumentative paper. And then, of course, keep the MLA citation, because you will use that citation if you use the source in your paper as a works cited page. So again, I applaud you. Well done. You completed annotated bibliographies, and really I'm impressed by the amount of you who did it and the percent who participated and the quality of your entries. Really well done. So what's next? We are going to finalize our thesis statement. If you have not done this yet, now's the time. We have to do it. We're moving forward. You need to have one simple, controversial, meaning someone could argue against it, beautiful thesis statement by the end of the week. And moving from that, we are going to create 2 to 3 supporting claims. So these supporting claims will be your topic sentences for your body paragraphs. Here I've taken a screenshot from No Red Ink, which I really recommend you go to and find this assignment. The topic sentence is a debatable claim that supports your thesis statement. So it will be the focus of your body paragraph. And you're going to have 2 to 3 of these. 2 is just fine, because I'm going to explain our third body paragraph in just a minute. If you are looking for a challenge and you really want to practice your writing, especially those of you moving on to IB next year, then go for 3 supporting claims and then the counter argument that we'll talk about in a second. But in this example that we're looking at, the thesis is the US government should lower the voting age to 16. The topic sentence is supporting that. There's still enough there that it can form the basis of an entire body paragraph, and there can be a couple of different pieces of evidence to support it. Here, the topic sentence, the supporting claim, is allowing 16-year-olds to vote would make them more likely to vote as adults. And so this student is again stating this opinion and is going to bring in some evidence that supports it. So your topic sentences, 2 to 3 of those. All right. Then you are going to create a counter argument. Now, here's the important part. Your counter argument must be something that you'll be able to refute, right? So taking a look at this screenshot, your counter argument is most likely going to be tucked in that third body paragraph position. So you'll have two body paragraphs that support your thesis statement. Then you'll address a counter argument and you'll have your third body paragraph that refutes that counter argument. You want to make sure that your rebuttal doesn't repeat any of the information found in your prior two body paragraphs. So again, you'll identify a counter argument and hopefully a strong counter argument. You'll refute that counter argument, but you must not repeat the content of those first two body paragraphs. Here we have an example of what an opposing argument might look like and a rebuttal. So if the thesis again is that the US government should lower the voting age to 16, some may argue, here we have, opponents claim that 16-year-olds are not responsible enough to vote. These critics believe that teenagers don't have enough life experience to form sensible opinions on political issues like economic policy. However, and here we find our rebuttal, US laws already allow 16-year-olds to take on certain adult responsibilities. So there's a specific reason why someone might disagree with your thesis, and then you're going to refute that and knock it down. So that will be your third body paragraph. Again, we have your thesis statement, beautiful and finalized. We have 2 to 3 supporting claims for your thesis statement. Then we have a counterclaim, counter argument that you will refute without repeating any of the information from your prior two body paragraphs. If you need help with this, just ask or go to No Red Ink. Their tutorials are very helpful. Again, that's where I took those nice screenshots, is from No Red Ink. I'm also citing my source here. Here is the simple work cited for the source. It's cut off at the end because there's a word limit in this video program. So to do, you are going to fill out that Google form check-in for me. Again, I miss you all. I hope you are well. I'm here for you if you need support for anything or just want to talk to a human being. You can contact me through email or Wednesday class or Wednesday class will actually have a meeting. I will post the video from the class so you don't have to show up at the specified time. It'll be 10 to 11. However, if you are able, it would be great to see your face, to interact a little bit. And we're just going to go over the thesis, the supporting claims, and the counter argument again. See if there are any questions, and all of that work will be due on Friday. So again, a quick Wednesday class. If you're able to check in, it won't be any brand new information, but I will post the video. You're going to complete that Google form, and we'll turn in all of this beautiful work to Canvas by Friday, and we'll keep moving along. All right, I miss you all. I hope you are well, and I will see you soon. Bye.